Hey.
Welcome, everybody.
How you guys doing? Wow, y'all, lots of things going on, lots of things changing minute by minute. It's been a crazy few weeks.
It has been a crazy
Kind
few
of
weeks.
stressful, too. All right, if you're in this house, it might have been shaken for a while, or if you were sitting outside, because we've been going at it.
She was mean.
I am
mean,
not
I
mean.
tell you.
I am not mean. So, first of all, I want to tell you guys welcome. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're on to hear about everything that's going on. Be sure to share this to your feeds and social media so that other people can find us and can chat with us live. As you see, we have the gorilla here.
The
Hey.
gorilla.
Super excited to have him back on a live chat because I know you guys have some questions for him. And if you don't know, I am Mrs. Monster, also Rebecca Todd. Of course, this is Monster Michael Todd, all glassed up, getting ready for his Santa Claus pose. Nice bicep in front of the face there, baby.
I blocked your whole head out. Y'all see that?
We will get to all of your questions. Super excited about that, but we want to chat about some stuff first. So, lead right on into it.
All right. Tell us about, so matches last weekend in Idaho. I mean, you want to talk about that? I mean, it's second on the list.
He's going out of order, isn't he? But that's
Well,
okay.
I mean,
He can't follow.
we talk about the matches
No
first,
rules
and then we
here.
talk
No
about.
rules. Yeah.
So, what'd you think about the matches?
For the most part, everything went about like I figured it would.
Todd Hutchins, Don Underwood.
Pretty similar to what I figured it would. I thought Don would be relying on needing something that Todd didn't care if he had.
Yeah, did you think that he would at least get the start on him, or did you expect him just to get?
I knew that there was a chance that he could drive inside on him and just be.
Yeah, he forced
a
it,
bad
and
match.
it was definitely a bad day. It was a bad day.
Yeah.
But what he got to see where he was at. He thought he was at this level, and there's still guys out there that are going to cause him a lot of trouble. So yeah, that was a cool match. Justin Bishop, Ali Hamadea.
That was so much fun. Did you guys see the video that I put out? I put it together with Justin and Ollie's little going back and forth along with the matches. Kind of hysterical.
That edit to
All
me is
right?
hilarious.
The rules that must be applied before you go shit talking are very, very important.
Yeah,
Very important.
Very pertinent information there. So yeah, Justin showed out, and then he won his match against Cole as well, right?
Which was way closer than I thought.
Way closer, right? I mean, Cole had a strong hook, drove in there real hard.
I didn't realize till I watched maybe the ESPY show that he'd only been in it like 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Kids.
It's real strong. Got a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Who else was on the card? Oh, Roman Gromoff. We expected that to go the way it did.
The best match of the night, aside from yours.
No, Cody had the match.
Yeah.
Cody. I mean,
my
if
God.
there would have been a match of the night, that would have been Cody.
Well, obviously in the moment it was a match of the night, but then after the fact and finding out that Cody actually broke his arm in the slip on round 2.
It's wild.
I mean, we've both seen the X-rays, and it's crazy that.
And if you guys haven't seen these matches, go back and look in our playlist.
Cody says we
They're
had
all
the best angle. Rebecca just was in the middle of the crowd and shot the
happened
thing.
to
He goes,
catch
"That's the
the
best
goal."
angle of the match."
Yeah.
But yeah, round 2, as the slip occurs, Cody feels crack in his arm, right? And he has no longer can't use his hand anything, and just digs deep rounds 2 and 3 and wins. Yeah. Then he's sitting there and he's got it, iced up, everybody working on it and shit. And then he goes to the doctor and there's bone fragments on both sides, like the bone just splintered off.
Okay, let's chat about that because someone was actually like, well, why could he apply side pressure? It's because it was not above the elbow. It was not the humerus.
It was
the ulna.
The fact that his forearm didn't blow apart pressing though is
right. I mean, like come loose.
Yeah,
like my elbow.
I'm talking about even just that other bone. I mean, the other bone was completely snapped, so there had to be just an unreal amount of pressure on that other bone in the forearm.
Yeah, dude.
Because
guys,
he turned like this and just with everything.
Probably one of the most impressive determination feats in strength athletics I've ever seen. I mean, and in the moment it just looks like a hell of a match, but going back and realizing that when you see the X-ray and see how badly his arm was broken. And he still fought 2 more rounds. That was insane. So that was
and arm wrestled beautifully.
Oh,
I mean, for a guy that couldn't use a lot of what he had. I mean, just patient, fought for position. Everything just looked amazing. I mean, if that had been how close they actually were at 100%, it was still awesome. It was just an amazing display of arm wrestling.
It was very, very impressive. Yeah. I came out on top in my match. A lot of people talked about how light Mark was. Mark was over 300 pounds. I think he switched to keto or something. He's dropped 65, 70 pounds or something. So I think I had about 30 pounds on him. Like I said, my left is good. You know, if it's healthy, I got a lot of speed left-handed, and if I ever engage, if I can get my wrist turned in, I'm strong inside, you know. So I felt like I would have fared pretty well against anyone there that day left-handed. But I won my match 3-0. The reason, I guess the reason I went so hard, so fast every time is because I thought I was going to pull this past weekend in Oklahoma. We ended up having our grandkids instead, so we didn't go. And I wanted to just kind of save more. I didn't want to risk any injury, but also watching your match first, you know, kind of wanted to hang out with the gorilla. So let's talk about your match, Corey. Left-handed Dave Chafee. What's up?
He was in it.
Yeah.
I don't care what some of you little warriors say out there. He was in it.
Yeah, I mean, so Dave is Dave, and I'm sure I didn't get the best version of Dave there ever was, but I still doubt there's 5 people in the country that could beat him. I
Right.
mean, whether he's number 1 beating Travis or number 5 and there's 4 people in front of him, he's still stronger.
I think he's
than,
currently ranked number 4, though.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got you.
The
Yeah.
guy's still.
It's still Dave
you
Chafee.
can discredit him all you want, but he's still one of the strongest human beings, even left-handed, in this country.
Yeah.
So.
Just a powerful individual.
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to put him 1 or 4, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
whatever makes you feel better. But yeah, I mean, the guy felt like a ton. I felt like there was a spot where I potentially had a chance if I could make the match stop. The match stopped. I tried to rotate through his hand. Wasn't really King's moving. My move is more of a, you know, drop to rotate through the shoulder and the hand, and then come back to my arm, and he just let go of me. So.
Yeah, let loose on the young man.
Yeah.
What's it look like right now? There we go. We got a little bruising,
Yeah.
So with that being said, what has the doctor told you, and what's going on?
So I have surgery Wednesday evening. He seemed very optimistic. He seemed a little concerned. He's a smaller guy. He said the surgery would take about twice the normal time because of the size of my arm.
Didn't he say he's going to have to work out before he
Well,
operates on you?
they actually moved the surgery up as fast as possible because they said with the size of the bicep and the fact that it was steadily retracting up into the arm, that they were a little concerned if they waited very long, they wouldn't be able to pull it back down because of how big it was.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so there'll be an incision here and an incision here. They'll drill through the bone, anchor it down, and be better than
Are we
ever.
doing the 1 inch further thing that everybody's all the arm wrestlers are like, all right, dude, y'all get your shit an inch further down, you'll be like
What is it
10%
about
stronger.
You guys in 1 inch more.
Aha!
I don't get it.
Aha!
Nobody cares.
So it's not something that he has done.
Yeah.
He did talk to some people about it, said that most of the time in this type of surgery that the tendon is frayed and has to be trimmed anyways. He said we would be lucky if we got it back
to its
to the
normal.
original spot.
Yeah.
So he said if it made sense and he felt comfortable and there was the option to move it down any at all, that he would.
Gotcha.
But
if he gets in there and it's,
yeah, he said he's not going to do anything that he doesn't trust. So
amen, that's good. I like that.
he's supposed to be, his name's Dr. Frazier.
Okay.
He's supposed to be the top upper extremity ortho surgeon in the state. So,
Wow. Wow,
There
that's
you
cool.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Julie, setting that
Way
up.
to work it out,
Miss
Mrs.
Gorilla,
West.
you're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking care
So
of
that's
our
it.
fella.
So surgery on Wednesday. What's the recovery time? What are we looking at here? I mean, how strong's your right arm going to get?
I mean, I'm going to try to do everything I can with my right still. Obviously, I'll probably be, 3 weeks of probably not a whole lot of anything. But they said I'll be out of work probably 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll be out. I won't be able to do anything with the left for 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
And then I'll start rehabbing it.
So you won't rehab for 6 to 8 weeks. They just want it left alone.
Yeah, they
Okay.
said that they said they had a doctor that tore his bicep. They came in and did the surgery. He got a little greedy, went back a little early, and they ended up he tore his arm up, and they had to redo the
Had to do it
surgery.
again. Yeah, we don't want that. We
don't
don't
do
want that.
Don't do
So-
that.
So when my left blew apart, my left arm shrunk 3.5 inches in 3 weeks. I had a 20.5 inch right arm, 21 inch right arm, where this pumped or unpumped. the left shrunk all the way down to like 17 inches. So I had double X shirts on that were tight on my right and just loose on the left. It looked pretty crazy.
Will your arm be in one of those funny mechanical looking things?
So they said that I'll have like a wedge thing that'll kind of keep the arm out.
Yeah.
And then for the first couple weeks, it'll be really important to keep the arm,
Elevated.
the elbow above the shoulder and the hand above. Because if the
They don't want
swelling
this-
drops
yeah.
down into the hand, it's not comfortable at all. So
Well, there you go.
he did say that they had these cool machines that he was really interested to see what I could do on afterwards.
Really? Like, what is it?
They're pressured.
Oh, so can I come do that too?
He was like, I can't wait
Can
to
we
see what
shoot a
your right
video?
hand does.
That's a good YouTube content. Get us doing some pressure stuff.
Yeah.
You have to video
I
that for us.
assume that it's kind of like James that
Stuff Jane Smith did,
Yeah,
the rehab
yeah.
stuff he
Where
was
they
doing
had
for a
air
while.
going to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jane switched all of his training like that for like a couple of years.
Cool.
that whole gym they had.
It's like a 1 minute circuit, a 1 minute pressure, holding, pushing, whatever, that pressure stuff. It was weird.
all those machines had air going to them up there.
Yeah.
It's in a gym.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so the most amazing thing to me about Idaho, other than the Robbie match, okay, Robbie and Cody match, was the fact that he got back up there and pulled.
So what was going through your mind? Like originally you're like, okay, I'm out, not pulling
Right-handed.
right, not pulling right.
Yeah.
With his bicep and his left arm up here. I don't know if you guys get this, but you use that hand peg. You don't just set your arm there for prettiness.
Apparently in his match he didn't use it.
Yeah,
Apparently not.
it wasn't.
Didn't
It
need it.
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't super important in that match. Like I'd said before, if Wayne was like some powerhouse inside puller, yeah, I mean it probably would have sucked because I'd have been trying to stay just
Yeah.
pulling towards like this. But once I had my hand contained and was able to drive the match inside the, it wasn't that type of match. So.
In fact, you didn't expect that he'd pull. Right away, you were like, he can't pull right.
Yeah, but then between
My son
me,
was like,
me,
he's a
him,
retard if he pulls right.
Me, him, and
Yeah.
Cody Merritt were all talking, and Cody's like, "Hey, man, if it's torn, I mean, you
can't
can't
do any
tear
worse."
it any worse." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
why not
pretty
try?
well. It's injured as bad as it's going to get injured. So
Yeah.
let's go throw some baseballs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it's pretty much what he was. I mean, he was basically just saying it's not going to get any worse. So Corey decides to pull the match. Gets up there
I felt super guilty. It was bad enough that Dave made the trip.
for one match
Only got to pull part of a match. And then I felt,
because
dumb.
Wayne was last minute. Like he
and the
changed
guy,
everything.
he made it work and he got out there and I was like, man, it's just not, it sucks. I know if I was Wayne that I would be disheartened,
Right.
So I was like, yeah, it's worth trying. And
I wonder if Wayne wishes you would have made a different.
Decision.
I think Wayne wanted to know just as bad as I
And that's the
wanted to
thing.
know.
It was
Yeah.
like that. You were the two top guys down here in the Mid-South, Southeast, whatever, and people wanted to find out where you guys were. As far as that level, you guys have basically ran through everyone in the area. I mean, like he just got through beating Ron Bath, which was a legendary win for anyone. October 24th. So he was riding a high. You just got through, winning the Monster Michael Todd International, beating Nick Zena November 7th. What was that? 3-0, 3-0. You were undefeated in super matches, aren't you?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and another thing, Wayne's been discredited so many times. I hated that about it because I knew that if he won, everybody just discredited him the way they did against Matt.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
a
he had a
hard
torn
thing.
bicep.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean,
he's ran into that a little bit.
yeah, and that's not fair to Wayne because that's not anything to do with Wayne.
No, he
All
shows
you
up,
can do is
yeah.
show up at your best, and then what everybody else does is on them. So
He's an awesome fellow, though.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
good
was
dude.
super
Very,
good to us.
very good guy. Very respectful, good old fella. He's like, how is your beard not gray when I'm 40 and mine's all grayed out? I'm like, I got a little bit of gray. Got a little bit of gray. So, guys, we
Oh, one more thing I want to mention I didn't put on there.
Okay.
Is so all of you guys out there have just been watching this Travis Michael thing for a while. In fact, we have a video out. It was one of our first videos that we actually did together on the channel about you talking about crap talking with Travis or something like that. I can't remember what it was. So yes, they had some, let's say, gravel in their relationship back around 2017. All right, but you guys are all cool now.
Yeah, we're good. We're actually partnered up on some different ventures together. And
Do you guys enjoy seeing them together? I do. I think it's hysterical.
I have a good time with Travis. He's hilarious, man.
Poor Corey can't get a word in edgewise.
It's
but-
horrible. If you put me and Travis in a room with Corey just gets a head nod a lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so they'll be seeing you guys together some more though.
I believe so. That's what it looks like. We are going to do the, I guess it's whatever you call it, the Travis tournament where it's the single elimination deal. We're doing that February 20th, 21st. I'm pretty sure it's me, Travis, Sarah Backman. I don't know who else is going to be there for the seminar. So the tournament will be on Saturday at the Blitz Pig, February 20th. The seminar, the 21st, is scheduled to be at Spa City CrossFit. And then I believe after the seminar, we're going back to the Blitz Pig for a after party type deal. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Someone's asking, why don't we see Travis arm wrestling anymore? Because, guys,
He's found a way to make money
he's
without arm
making
wrestling.
bank
He gets
without
paid
putting
more
his
than
arm
all
on
of
the
us.
table. All right.
He pulled at that Texas event.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. He got it because there's the money. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's extra money. I'll go ahead and pull. But I mean, Breida did get that one win on him left-handed.
Yeah,
He only pulled left. He didn't pull right, did he?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I think didn't Ayala win right and Erglac or
Maybe.
Erlach
I
something.
don't know the whole.
Huh.
So we have 258 people, current 54. We 250 folks on here.
Remember, if you're just tuning in, be sure that you have hit subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you can be notified when we are live, so you can ask us questions and share this to your feed.
Yeah, share this one. We are going to talk a little bit more. Then we have two very big announcements to make. Very big announcements. So share this to your feed. Click subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff.
Hit thumbs up if you want to hear it.
I know
Hit
this
like.
time of the day is odd for folks. 10
It's very
a.m.
odd.
Eastern Standard, 11 a.m.
Some people out on the West Coast are just waking up.
Yeah, Central Standard. I mean, yeah. So it's early, but this is the only time we could get Corey in here before my clients. I got to train clients today, and we wanted to get Corey to talk about his injury, his recovery, his surgery, the matches. Are we ready to go? We're going to 265. Do we want to wait till we get to 300 to do the announcement?
No, I'm good.
We're
Let's do
good?
it.
Are y'all
You guys
good?
can
Okay.
I was going to tell you while we
Tell
were
me what
talking
you
about the True State Championship or whatever.
Yeah.
I was talking to Wayne earlier, and he actually acted like there was a good chance he was going to try to come to that. So, so if anybody thinks that they're, better than Wayne, then
There you
that
go.
might be
There's
the-
your shot.
that
Now
might
there's
be
a
the
right
chance.
and left-handed thing.
Oh, it's going to be right and left.
I believe. So me and Travis are both going to pull the left. You know how that goes.
So when I was talking to Jonathan Breida about it, he was actually super disappointed when I told him the Texas one was only right. He was like, "What?
Oh, what Texas?
The one in Texas was only right-handed."
That you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I told him I didn't know if there'd be a left at this one, so he'll be excited to hear that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's right and left. I'm pretty sure it's right and left. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think the Texas thing was like just like the first attempt at it, and then after that, it's I think each round is 2 out of 3 also. I don't think it's just one round.
That'll be interesting.
I think it's 2 out of 3 each round. Like if me and you are the two heaviest, we go 2 out of 3. Then the next round,
Is
2 out of
it
3.
interesting at all to you guys or not, that or no big deal, that there are no women true state champions and there are no women super matches or at Jeff's thing?
Oh, here's what's going to happen. Rebecca doesn't know this yet, but she has started training again, weight training and arm wrestling training, and May 1st, we're going to have her super match at TAL5. Who do you want to pull?
We're going to talk about this all.
I put her on the spot.
Now,
Who do you want to pull?
They were. They were
right.
supposed to
It's an
pull.
asshole.
They tried to make the Robin Chandler Sarah match for
Oh.
TAL2,
Yeah.
but couldn't make it work
Yeah.
in the short time frame. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know who you should pull. But I was gonna mention that to you last night. I just forgot. Oh, you was being mean to me, so I didn't tell you. That happens all the time. All right. So.
Rocky. Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. So don't click off this live to go see it.
The link will be in the description once it's uploaded and I can add it in. It's not there yet because we didn't want you guys going there before.
Just launched about 20 minutes ago. MonsterFactory.shop.
Woo!
See the Monster Factory? We got caps. We got the MF. What? Monster Factory shirts. Monster Factory, where monsters become real. Show them what's up, Corey West. Look at the Gorilla limited edition shirts. MF on the tongue, Holmes. And then see the spine. Wait, you gotta go way over. You gotta sit down. Sit back down. Down the spine where monsters become real. Guys, so it is all live right now. Monster Factory, where monsters become real. You can go, I think it's a pre-order deal. I don't know how it's set up. I just know it's available. Go in there, check it out. We also have our own.
Super excited.
Monster Factory CBD products.
Yes, sir.
We have a CBD Monster Factory beard balm. And I'm like, how's that going to work? Well, apparently when you're putting it in your beard, it's going through your hands and absorbing into your stuff. And I do this all the time. So you just constantly get more CBD, right? And then you got a Is it anti-aging? What's it called?
Yeah, it's an anti-aging cream, but also there is the tinctures, guys. There's several different things that you can use for your rehab, okay? And it is a different formula than what you see out there. Very excited about it. Very excited about you guys using it and starting to recover after you have joined into the Monster Factory. So super pumped too about the website. Can't wait for you guys to go have a look at it and see it. Oh, you gonna show them right now?
Check out the Monster. Hang on.
It is.
Oh, shit. Okay. There's my Monster Factory beard balm, guys.
Yeah. So right now it is available on any way, whether it's with your smartphone or your laptop, whatever. You can go and check out the Monster Factory. Now, the cool thing about it is, ladies, you have your own shirts, okay?
These are ladies fit shirts.
I had to fight for this. Who out there is so damn tired of them trying to put men's shirts on us? They don't fit right, all right? So these ladies, as you're developing your biceps, yes ma'am, we can show them off too. It's gonna be form-fitting because some monsters have better parts. We'll just say that.
Better parts. Better parts. I'm going better parts. I like better parts.
So it's form-fitting, gonna make the ladies happy. Guys, you can go ahead and start ordering now and get them.
And we got the
in
Monster
time
Factory
for
CBD
Christmas.
drops, 1,000 milligrams. Are they, what are they, mint flavored? I don't know. I'm going to have, our guy's going to be here Friday and Saturday, so we're going to be doing some filming with him as well. But everything's available, good to go. I'm going to show you the apparel stuff real quick, maybe. Nope. 1 second. Boom. So we got hoodies, t-shirts, women's t-shirts, ball caps, women's hoodies. Oh, the one y'all saw the other day, it's available now too. The Monster Factory with my beard and face, with the down the spine and the back. Plus, we have the gorilla shirts, dude. It's all live. So
Now, for those of you who don't want to wear his face on your chest, you can get just the Monster Factory.
You can just wear MF on your
logo
chest. You know what's up.
with the back, okay? Absolutely love it. Love the way it looks. Very excited about watching.
We've had a lot of
grows.
compliments on the brand itself from people just talking about, you know, the MF design, the Monster Factory when monsters become real. A lot of this happened from Corey and Dave's match. They were hyping it up. Someone's like, they trained serious at the Monster Factory, and a couple days later, Corey's like, I like the way Monster Factory sounds.
It does have a good.
And then
ring to
Rebecca, she did the logo, the design, everything, and we're super excited about that. Also, I posted on my Instagram yesterday, available later this week, the Monster. Monster Factory. The Monster Wrist Curl, which is going to be a high-end wrist curl like I use, slides over any 45, slides over any Olympic bar or Smith machine bar. Super easy, super smooth. That's going to be available soon. So we're excited about that. I'm excited. Who's excited? Thumbs up if you're excited. I can't tell.
Hit the
I
like
can't read
button,
anything.
okay?
Yeah, likes.
Be sure to share to your feed. Again, that is monsterfactory.shop. S-H-O-P. Monsterfactory.shop. Check it out when you get off this.
Lots
feed.
of
Don't wait
shopping
to get
at the
on
Monster Factory.
Yeah, super.
Just in
super
time for
pumped
Christmas.
And excited. By the way, these shirts are the ones with the gorilla and the one with the monster are limited edition. They'll be changing up, so if you want one of those, you need to grab them while they're still around.
Yeah, go put your order in. I like the gorilla one, so I'm gonna be sporting the gorilla one. I'm picking mine up later today.
When do I get one with like my profile or something? I mean, you know,
Oh.
just like get a picture of Sarah Backman back when she was about 143, because that's basically me.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I will take one of your photo shoot pictures right now and do that shit up. I'll be wearing that all the time. It's the bomb right there. All right, so that's it on Monster Factory. Super excited. We'll be launching on all of our platforms, letting everybody know that it's live and it's available. Are we going to the next thing?
Go on to the next thing, guys. You did your job, and we want to say a huge thank you. When we asked for your help, you gave it, and because you gave it, the Dubai Dream is happening.
Thank you guys for your order of primal beef jerky. You showed those guys that we're a good investment, and we will be making the Dubai trip. They have been contributors to helping make that possible. We still are looking for other potential sponsors to fund the entire stay, but we will be leaving when When are we
December
leaving?
27th. So the cool thing is, guys, you can continue to order with the Monster code, okay? Primal Beef Jerky. This stuff tastes amazing. Everybody that's gotten theirs in agrees that it does as well. We'll be taking some with us to Dubai as well. But
Feedonprimal.com.
feedonprimal.com. I'll put that link in the description.
Code
too.
Monster for 10% off.
Absolutely. Super, super pumped about it. What's
Yeah,
your
man,
favorite-
super awesome.
What's your favorite flavor?
Oh, definitely bacon jalapeno.
Bacon jalapeno. Now, the original is good too. Rebecca tried the teriyaki last night. We are very, 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 very big fans of bacon jalapeno. But it's all amazing. It just has a good taste. It's a good quality product. It's a great protein snack. That's why she says we'll be taking it to Dubai with us so that we have those healthy
so
snacks.
many have that chewiness and too much sugar. All right, when I'm having my protein snack, I just want it to be the protein that I need for the day, right?
yeah,
I don't want it to be loaded down with sugar, and then I don't want to chew on it and be like, I really don't want to swallow this at this point. You know what I'm saying? This is good stuff.
So I think we kind of have not showed our enthusiasm for the Dubai trip.
Very excited.
Very, very excited about Dubai.
You guys are going to be getting lots of great content. We're super pumped about it. If there's anything that you want to see Michael and Larry do as a challenge-wise, be sure and drop that down in the comments below. You got anything that you need to see them give a whirl?
I thought about me and him doing the 100-pound dumbbell that me and you did.
Yeah,
See if we, that's a decent
He's going to
one.
be really good at that.
You know he is. He's going to crush me. But
This guy's just sitting here knowing that him being gone for 14 weeks is going to give him a leg up.
yeah, so I always say that when Rebecca started training, she could beat Ryan. And I said, if you keep pulling him every week or so, as he progresses, you're going to progress. I said, but if a couple months go by and you don't pull him, he's going to pass you. You're never going to catch him. And I'm about to be away from this dude for, I'll be gone for 7.5 weeks. We'll come back for 1 week so that we can do the tournament with Travis here in Hot Springs, see our family, going back for another 7 weeks. So who knows, man? Who knows with this giant pumpkin right arm that he's about to have because he can't train the left doing the Devin Larrett method. What's going on?
I don't know. I don't think, I don't think that'll be the case. I think I've got a lot going on, and, it's probably as good a time as there's ever been for you to be
To leave and be away from
Well,
me and still secure my number one spot.
I don't think I would have been able to come and train the way that I have over the next
with
few
everything.
months
Because
anyways.
you guys are signing on your home today.
We start construction on a new house that's an hour and a half away from where I live, so I'm going to be on the road.
Is it still an hour and 15 for me, or how far is it for me?
No, it's like 25 minutes closer than my old house.
Oh, so 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
not bad.
it's
That's not
probably
bad.
10, 15 minutes further than
Where you
I
are
am
now. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. It's just a different route from your current house.
Same
to there.
route,
I mean, from your house to there, though.
Yeah, 25 minutes closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. But you're saying it's an hour and a half from your existing house.
Yeah,
so
because
it's
I got
just-
to go
yeah.
all the way to Little
Yeah,
Rock
yeah,
and then
yeah.
turn down Cantrell and go down 10. And
Yeah, that's a lot. And then you got traffic. There's a lot more traffic that way, too.
Do you think, okay, because Michael was talking about, that his programming works. Do you think that Larry will see the same success with the programming as you have? You think it'll make him strides better?
Yeah, so I mean, I think everybody's different. I think, yeah, I mean, he's gonna see a lot of gains. It'll just be. He still looks a little awkward on the table to me. So him being able to figure out where his comfort zone is and being able to find his power on the table,
Right.
Because I don't feel like he's found his power yet.
I don't think
feel
so
like
either.
the guy.
It hasn't connected yet. Everything
No.
hasn't connected yet.
Yeah, and whenever Neil Pickup asked you about whenever I couldn't beat the 154 guy, he was like, did he just have appalling direction, or I just wasn't like I had strength, but I just didn't have the ability to feel connected.
Yeah.
Like my strength was through motion. It wasn't through one just tight spot,
Right.
And to me, once you realize that it's more about not moving anything than it is moving anything.
Right.
I mean, that's when
gotta
things
get a little
start
bit-
getting connected. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I'm excited because obviously we'll be doing my programming as well, but I'm going to be doing all of his stuff. Like everything that I can. I'm like, hey, do y'all have weaker strongman, apparatuses that I can train on? You got like a lighter log that I can lift, lighter Atlas stones? Because I'm willing to do it all. Because if I have this opportunity, 14 weeks, essentially 15 weeks, to train with someone of world-class strength pedigree and have no distractions, and have meal prep company taking care of us and everything, I feel like the potential's limitless for me and Rebecca both. I think Rebecca's going to end up being the shining star of this channel because once she gets motivated and she gets fit, she makes the rest of us look like shit. It's really bad. She's always the one that inspired me when we were both super fit. Go ahead.
I think that Larry is going to look a lot, his style, when he finally figures it out, is going to look a lot like my style or Eric Spato's style, guys that rely on a lot of power. Like if he can figure out how to not lose this and to just drive his wrist in on people, I mean, who's going to out horsepower the guy?
So you're thinking he's going to go for the
I think he's going to be a
hooks.
hook guy. I don't think that he
And
has.
you're trying to help him be a top rope.
I'm teaching him top roll.
But you teach me top roll.
I
It
know.
doesn't hurt anything
Yeah.
to learn everything.
Yeah.
It only makes you
It's
more
just
dimensional.
You feel more comfortable. I mean, you're more controlling in that inside dragging power.
And I think that's where he'll be. I think
Yeah.
the guy's a powerhouse, and when his wrist gets strong enough to drive people flat, like whenever his move puts people like this, then I mean his
Yeah, he's
horsepower is just going to prevail.
Well, also he needs the confidence that his joints and elbows are going to hold up, right? Because a lot of it, I think he gets in there and he just like when he gets started to put over, he starts to let go of everything because of fear of injury or fear of whatever. He's torn a bicep before, who knows? Once he gets just committed and he's ready to go for it, I think he's got a lot of potential. I'm super excited. Like the whole idea of us leaving home for that amount of time, it had to be something special. It wouldn't be something we would be just willing to do on a whim. We've done the pros and the cons, and being away from our family and our dogs and everybody, and just outside of your comfort zone is such a difficult thing to do. But the opportunity is too big for us to pass, and that's why we want to say thank you to all you people who have supported us.
You guys are awesome.
We've got continued support. I've got a young lady here who's raising money through local businesses, getting sponsors to help cover our costs. I had a good friend of mine. I may not even say his name, but a good friend of mine contacted me about doing some 3-day training periods with me next year, and once he gets better from his surgery, and so he went ahead and paid me up front for that. So to help with the cost to go to Dubai. So this has just been an awesome experience that people they want to see it. They want to see what's possible. They want to see the content that's coming from it. They want to see the very best version of us. Me, Rebecca, both. But there is one more aspect of Dubai, right? That could very well happen while we're there.
Well, when Michael says it could very well happen, of course, some people would have to agree to it, but he's more or less put it out there like this. You make it happen, or I'm going to make it happen.
So let's just say I had an opportunity to pull for had an opportunity to prove who the #1 arm wrestler in the world is. Whether it's me, whether it's Levan, we don't know, right? I believe we both really want to find out. Would you agree with that? I think he wants to find out as much as I don't think I can claim to be #1 in the world without beating Levan. I don't think he can claim to be #1 in the world without beating me. So let's just say I had the opportunity to pull that man. What better prep could I have than 14 weeks, 12 to 14 weeks with zero distractions?
Training camp.
This is my Rocky. This is my Rocky moment. I'm not going to Russia and Siberia to train, but I'm going to Dubai to be the biggest, baddest, strongest version of me I've ever been. And before I come home, the intent is to grab a hold of that big old paw and see if I can't crack that wrist back.
He hates the fact that it's tainted. Like he's #1, but that 50% or 20-30% of people don't believe that.
Well, I mean, that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
I mean, very rarely is the #1 guy the #1 guy in everybody's mind, right?
Well, I mean, if he beats you and Dave,
there's no question. There's no question.
but without that, I mean, even he probably doesn't.
He
know.
still doesn't know, and
Yeah.
and that's I talked about on with Neil Pickup and them, and we and Ingen and all of us are on the Presence of Greatness. I don't know what it was on, and I offered to come to Georgia and have a training with him, and he's like, "Thank you, but I don't want to pull with you until our match because you may figure out how to beat me." He's like, if he pulls me too much, I might find a hole somewhere. But I have 100% intentions of making this match happen either in Dubai or in Georgia before I come home. I mean, it just makes sense. I'll never be more prepared than I will be at the end of this training, So why not find out? Barring me doing some dumb shit like tearing a bicep or something in the next 14
Which is
weeks.
always possible.
Well, I mean, especially me doing stuff I don't normally do, like log lifts and
Larry, I'm holding you accountable.
Yeah,
You make
but
sure he doesn't.
Those
do
are going to
dumb
be
shit.
some of those lifts where Larry looks insane compared to you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
like what do you think I got? Maybe a 250 log lift?
It'll be way less than 300.
Yeah, like a 250 log
Yeah.
lift. And that 250 might be stretching
Yeah,
the
it'll
limits.
be in that territory. Yeah.
And he's gonna have what, a 400 log lift?
He's up there with the strongman.
Like, I'm gonna look weak. But apparently people
Yeah,
like
the
seeing
guys
me
are
look
freak.
like shit on YouTube. So I mean, this is gonna be great content. But
Those are his wheelhouse. That's where his strength lies.
oh, did you see the farmer's walk they did the other day? I think he had 700 pounds or something, 350 pounds in each hand. I was like, yeah, I can do like 250 maybe, maybe 200,
Yeah.
But I'm willing to do it. I mean, figure it. Dude, like I was telling people before, I watch a lot of TV and they're like 2 seasons behind on all my shows, so I have nothing else to do but train. Now, I say that, and then I realized last night when I was looking in Google that there's Atlantis in Dubai, right? So I'm taking this woman to Atlantis while we're there. And I keep thinking that I'm in a desert for 4 months. There's a beach right there. I'm like, we're going to have a blast.
Yeah, isn't Palm Island on a
Yeah,
beach?
so that's where Atlantis is at the end. I just found out that Palm Island, at the end of it, is Atlantis at the very end. Like, there's a single bridge that goes over to it. But I was watching somebody else's fitness channel that just got through collabing with Larry, and they went on this obstacle course. It was a blow-up obstacle course on the water, and they filmed a bunch of cool shit
Was
there.
that at Atlantis?
No, I think it was just out in the Gulf somewhere. It was like right there by the beach.
How badass was that wooden gym?
Oh, the wooden gym. Did y'all see that content that Larry just put out? They're training with, that looks like Flintstone weights. It was hilarious.
That was cool.
No, it really was cool. But there's just a lot to do. I mean, obviously Larry will not want to spend 24 hours a day with me. I mean, I can't imagine why. I'm pretty cool. But we will have time to do other stuff, right? But there will be a lot of training. There will be everyday morning cardio for you and I. There'll be a lot of stuff. So, I don't know, man. I could keep talking. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. Corey apparently just got a phone call. He's out. So, bye, Corey.
He'll be back.
What else we got, baby? Want to read? I can't see any of these messages. Can
Well,
you read
let's
them?
check out some of the questions here.
You want to look
Shave
up on my
before
phone, maybe?
Dubai. No, thank you. Hey guys, hope Corey's healing well and fast. Jim has great views. Can you ask Devin to join up? Also,
There's a chance that several people will be coming over while we're there,
look for a chic sponsor here in Dubai to
Ooh,
organize a
chic
super
sponsor.
match.
There you
With
go.
the right price and perfect venue, everybody will win that event. Monster, thanks for the support. Corey, I kind of wish Devin would do stuff like this, lift more, but I'm not sure. I feel he would skyrocket doing it on his forearms. Please make a montage video. Montage, what do you mean by that?
Montage of everything that we're doing there or when we first get there. So here's the deal. We're leaving on the 27th. We will arrive at 12:05 a.m. on the 29th, right? Rebecca's birthday is the 30th. So the 29th we'll probably sleep in till noon, maybe 1. Go to the gym, get our first day of training in. And then who wants to see Monster Mrs. Monster on a safari for Rebecca's birthday, right? For Mrs. Monster's birthday. What do you got? Oh, that's it? But yeah, we're thinking about something cool. Y'all tell us something cool to do in Dubai for Rebecca's birthday. And then on the 31st, obviously, is New Year's Eve in Dubai. I thought we could spend New Year's Eve here in Hot Springs, Arkansas, or we could spend New Year's Eve in Dubai. And I feel like Dubai was a smarter choice, right? So super excited about those opportunities. But, I mean, it's just going to be...
Please don't be afraid to include a lot of B-roll camera stuff. And absolutely, I'll be catching some B-roll. The thing is that when we're filming, Larry's crew is also filming, so we end up getting a lot of the same content. So I try to get off-camera discussions, well, off their camera discussions that they have, or throw in little things. And so I enjoy getting some of that B-roll as well and putting it up on our channel so that you don't want just the exact same stuff on both channels.
Even if it's
right?
from a different, angle.
Right.
But I mean, you see a lot of that. Like, you see a lot of the same footage going out, just different edits and different, angles.
Josh Higginbotham, Strength and Conditioning, says, can't wait to see you change up your training style and see how you do. Okay, so that's a question. If you're going to be going into Larry's style of training, the strongman type, are you going to be just...
I intend on doing
two
two days. I intend on doing 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, I intend on doing my circuit at some point,
Maintenance weight.
maintenance weight.
But
And
at some
then
point, you'll start going up, not maintenance weight.
on cable pulls. I don't know if ever, because I'm going to be benching with Larry, right?
Okay, because my question is, if you're planning for this Levan thing to happen, you're not going to just go in there having only done maintenance weight for 4 months.
Well, I'm going to be doing maintenance weights with BFRs. and you're right. I mean, the last workout I did getting ready for WL season was 110 pounds heavier on my lat pull down on my seated row than what my maintenance weight workouts are.
I mean, do you see a problem with that?
I mean, there's going to
I haven't given that a lot of thought.
There,
I just know I'm going to be doing 2 a days. I'm going to do I'm going to continue to train the way I train, and I'm going to jump in and do whatever Larry's doing.
Is that 5 a week, or are we talking
I'm doing hand, wrist, and forearm every day.
just like you do here?
Just every day. I'm going to take my my portable rope pulling machine. Instead of doing rope climbs, I'm going to do rope pulls. I'm going to be doing that every day.
Oh, you guys. So on the Monster Factory .shop, on that site, it's not up yet, but there's going to be some really cool crap coming in the equipment.
Oh, yeah. So I did mention the Monster wrist curl that's going to be available. We have several other things in.
Don't tell them. Don't give it away.
I can't. But it's going to be.
But one's going to be sent to Dubai, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there will be one that we delivered here before we leave, of a particular product that will be available, and then another one will be shipped to Larry and I in Dubai. So
you know about that, right?
Yeah, you do. I told you.
Oh.
Yeah, you talked about it. You forgot about it. But yeah,
it's had a lot on my mind.
You got it.
You do.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Is everything good?
Yeah, that was just the doctor's office. I went to the wrong hospital and took a COVID test yesterday. I've been going to Conway Regional my whole life, and they just, whenever they mentioned hospital in Conway, go take your COVID test, and they described it, they're laid out exactly the same. They were like, you drive right past the emergency.
But you got the COVID test, right?
Yeah, but it's at the wrong hospital, so
I don't see why that matters. Just get the records sent over.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's...
Things are complicated in 2020, let me tell you.
Yeah. And then I tried to go, I realized it because they called me and they were like, yeah, Dr. Frazier doesn't outpatient here. I was like, oh, I went to the wrong hospital then. And so I went to the right hospital, and they told me not to take another one, that they'd try to get the other orders, and then this lady just called and act like that wasn't a thing, so I may have to drive all the way back to Conway whenever we got a million things going
The
this
test
evening.
is done.
So.
The test is done.
That is horrible. Hey, super chat.
Thank you guys so much for the support. Have you always arm wrestled full time in your career?
Well, okay, so I've always arm wrestled, right?
Didn't read the name.
Yeah, let me see who that was.
Thank you, Tej. TEJM.
TJM, thank you for the super chat. So yeah, I've always arm wrestled. I mean, full time is what I've always done. I've never taken this sport like half-ass. I've always, because I've always trained and I've always arm wrestled. Like I said, one year I competed in 35 tournaments, and I mean, I was arm wrestling almost every weekend. But I'm always competing. I'm always training. I don't think I've ever taken more than like a week off. I mean, other than prep for, if you're taking a week off for a big match, I don't think I've ever missed more than a week of training.
Cool.
So I've always been training. I've always been pulling. It's just since Corey's been around, I have a lot more structure in my programming, especially when it's pre-contest time. So that will be interesting to see what I do regarding maintenance weights, because those weight machines will be different than how my weight machines are. So I have to figure out what the maintenance weight is.
So
and then, go ahead.
Nismo OST says, bro, why do you seem like a new light sparked inside of you, man? It's good stuff.
This is me. This is just me when you don't have an extra big win bonus on the table and people trying to steal my money. You know what I'm saying? So when it's game day, I'm very serious on game day, right? I mean, the rest of the time I'm pretty easy going. I mean, Corey will call me an asshole. Rebecca will for surely call me an asshole. But the rest of the time, I think I'm all right, right? I mean, have y'all seen the Monster Factory cap?
Joe Master 69 says that you should skydive while you're in Dubai.
I want to skydive really bad. We're going to go to Ski Dubai for sure, and not the Dubai mall, but with the other mall. There's a ski slope, and Larry and I were going to do it already the last time, but I'm going to have to get him to do that. I mean, there's jet skis. There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, there really is a lot of fun. I've wanted to skydive my whole life. Here in Arkansas or in the United States, you cannot skydive if you're over 225 pounds because you have to have a, what's that shit called when the person's on your back? I forget what it's called, but there's somebody on your back. Tandem. Yeah, so you can't be over 225. There is no way I'm cutting to 225 to go skydiving. Maybe later in my career.
Les Regasa, I just want to tell you that I have upgraded my camera. I just have to learn how to use it and then to edit with it. So we definitely have a much better camera for videoing and, for shots, for thumbnails and all of that stuff. And I'm looking forward to learning how to use that. This has all just happened so fast. I haven't really been able to learn.
Yeah, our life has been going crazy. Like the Monster Factory was a concept that just happened, what was it, 3 weeks ago? Probably 3 weeks ago. The CBD line probably started conversations 2 weeks ago. Eventually there'll be a nutrition line. The equipment, I was contacted by a fabricator. I've been wanting to do the Monster wrist curl for a while. I get a lot of people asking about it, and we had a huge response yesterday on Instagram when I posted the video. So a lot of this is, and then the Dubai thing just turned our world upside down. Like, I was supposed to be fat right now because it's December and we have eat whatever the fuck you want December. That's normally that's our life. And so this December is,
It turned into you don't want to look like a fat fucking.
yeah, you don't want to be a fat ass in Dubai because everybody in the gym looks like they stepped out of Muscle and Fitness and Flex.
It's real. It's so overwhelming.
Oh my God, yeah.
But here, Simon Matthews has got a question for Corey, and I'm going to add to it. Corey, do you think you could have a chance with Dave if the game progressed without injuries in a scenario? And how can someone else avoid having that injury?
I guess we're talking about left-handed. Yeah, I would assume that I had a chance. He might have beat me 3-0, but I would think that his left would have faded per match more than mine, even in a bad position like that. He was pretty opened up. I was in a much better position than I thought I was, actually.
We can
I'm
go back
pretty
and watch
sure
it, yeah.
Dave said the same.
Yeah, Dave said the
When we
same
talked
things.
to
Like,
him.
listen, man, I might have won that match, but I don't think I was going to win anymore. I mean, when he starts to stretch open, and when he has to go full force like that, those muscles fill up really fast. And you're used to pulling a lot with me, right? Yeah. And see, he doesn't get used to pulling a lot at maximum load. Like he's the strongest guy there, so he pulls through people. You and I left are pretty competitive, so we're both going hard, and we're going hard for an extended period of time. Like we can go round after round after round, and you don't really fade as much. And I think a lot of that is the high volume training that we do. You know.
Yeah, but at some point, yeah, I would like to think that would be
The match would have turned in your favor.
yeah.
I believe that's a very honest assessment. You know, love Dave. Dave's awesome.
It could have went 3-0 for Dave. I still might be. I might have been 6 months away.
Yeah.
But I mean, I felt like I belonged in the.
Oh,
match.
100.
Yeah.
There's people saying you didn't deserve to be on the table, and I'm like, are you crazy? You just don't know. I mean, the match was much closer than people are giving you credit. Some people are giving you credit. Other people are giving you a lot of credit, right? But yeah, we know there's multiple. That's why there's multiple techniques in arm wrestling. There's not just one route, you know.
And I mean, even the right hand, yeah, Dave is still out on me. But I believe the list of people that can turn inside and make it about power is short. I don't know what the list looks like, but it's not very many names.
I agree with that.
Yeah, the goal is to be discussed amongst Dave and Richard Lupke's or however you say it one day.
Yeah.
You know, that's.
I honestly like your right arm right now against Richard, because Mike Gould turned him in a hook about 4 or 5 years ago, and surprised a lot of people. And I think you would have more ability to turn it into a hook than he does. So if he was able to get the match inside, I think you can get the match inside. The thing about Richard is his hand's so strong. If you try to attack his hand, it's a very bad route. Like when Robbie Burnett tried to do it, it's really bad. I mean, it's really hard to get through his hand, you know. But yeah.
Okay, speaking of hands, what was that funny shit that Mike Aiello said about Corey's hand?
What was that?
Did you see that?
Did you see that comment?
Oh,
it is
God, it was
hilarious.
hysterical.
Oh my God, what was he saying?
Oh yeah, I did. Why don't you just top roll him?
Yeah, why don't you
Or
just
just open his hand
up,
and
crack that wrist back, and then he says, "That's like saying
Try and read a Chinese dictionary upside down.
Yeah,
Just as easy.
Just as easy. Same
as
thing.
easy.
Just go ahead and read that Chinese dictionary upside down. That's how easy it'd be to crack your wrist back. That was a very funny comment. But Aiello's
Mike
hilarious.
says some funny stuff.
That was very fun. But I mean, it's relatively accurate. You know, it's easy to say this is what you need to do. It's much more difficult to do it, you know.
Yeah, I do think that being underrated plays in my favor a lot. You know, I think there are guys that come into matches thinking that it's going to be easy to do something to me that it's not.
Yeah.
And that, you know, it just plays in my favor because they had intentions of doing one thing, and when it doesn't work, they don't really know what to do.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because if you can't get the wrist to go and you don't have the arm to back it up, it's a bad day.
Yeah.
It's a bad day.
I would love to see Wayne create a defensive top roll. He'd be a tough guy to pull if he had a defensive.
Yeah, if he
move
had that ability to hang in
roll.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and he probably will. I mean, he's always evolving.
Yeah.
So.
Giovanni DeVera says, "Hey guys from Alaska, can y'all give my first grade class a shout out? Hey guys,
What's
are
up?
you watching while you're teaching the first graders?"
I did drop a few profanities. I apologize.
Dang it.
But definitely a shout out to the first grade class there.
Okay, because I certainly did as well.
Yeah.
So some people are part caveman. You can tell by their foreheads, LOL. They will have a bunch of extra meat around their eyebrows. Levan has this times 10, LOL.
He's not talking. He's like, hey, what are you talking about? It's the cap. It's the cap.
It's definitely, definitely some extra stuff there. Why do best arm wrestlers have the best eyebrows? Still back on the eyebrows thing.
I didn't even know we had good eyebrows.
My wife would not agree with that.
She's all right, guys.
One thing Jacob is asking, do you have a season start date for WL?
I have heard nothing.
Crickets.
But I'm going to be in Dubai anyway, so I'm not taking an April match.
We don't care.
I'll be back middle of April. Our return flight, I think, is April 12th.
And someone says, I know you can't be at peak all the time. And that's what you guys don't realize is that in professional arm wrestling, especially at the elite level, you train for matches. Pretty much the same way a fighter trains for matches. And you're not going to find someone to jump in and take some championship match like tomorrow. Okay? It's something that they actually plan for, they work up to, they increase their workouts, they handle their nutrition, their sleep, everything like that. So Michael approaches it from a very scientific route. He'll have a whiteboard, he'll have dates marked out, he'll have the PRs that he's need to hit that week. It's very scientific, so it takes a lot of planning. So just to get there, land, arm wrestle Levan, no. Levan deserves way more respect than that. That match deserves way more respect than that. That's something that you work up to. So we're looking at being ready for that end of March, 1st of April.
Right here, you can just look right there.
Oh, okay. So we had a super chat from KD. Thank you so much. Got in late. Did Gorilla tear his bicep? Absolutely.
He did tear the bicep. Show it to him. Show it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bicep tendon tore loose. He has
This is bruising, guys.
surgery scheduled for Wednesday to repair it. 6 to 8 weeks of nothing with the left, and then he gets to start rehab. And 6 months back to...
Yeah, he made it sound like 5 to 6 months I could be back on the table. Cody Merritt said probably 10 months I'll feel like I did. He said at a year he felt
strongest he's ever been.
like the craziest, yeah. His left was the craziest.
I got to train my left a lot in the next 12 months, apparently.
Yes, we are going to Dubai. Someone asked. We are leaving on the 27th because you guys did your jobs. Thank you so much. Or actually, it wasn't your job, but you blessed us with that by supporting us. Thank you so much.
It's greatly appreciated, guys. Seriously,
So
the way you guys responded to that call out for Primal Beef Jerky, and these guys
Primal
have,
Beef,
have
still
jumped
use
on
Monster
board.
Code.
have ju-
Continue to support. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they've jumped on board to support us, to help us make this Dubai dream a reality. And a lot of that, I mean, it comes back to you guys for being so supportive of that brand. It is a great product. We really like it. We appreciate all the support. Anybody else that wants to support, go check out monsterfactory.shop. There's some awesome apparel and some a full CBD line and some equipment coming soon. But how can you not want that gorilla shirt? Did y'all see that?
Set it up again. Let them see it
All
again.
right. Boom. Check him out. It's got MF on his tongue.
The Monster Factory logo on
Yeah.
the tongue. That is so badass.
I actually turned out pretty cool.
So
I like that a lot.
Excited about that. And as I said, we have got the women's line as well. So be sure, ladies, you get yours in and you get it in for Christmas. Stocking stuffers, whatsoever, so that you can too show off your biceps without having men's sleeves hanging halfway down your arm.
There you go.
So anyhow, there's been a lot of well wishes for you. Hoping that you get well soon, hit that recovery, and by the time Monster comes back from Dubai, you guys can be full force on the table.
Well, y'all just need to know, as soon as this live goes off, I'm clearing off that arm wrestling table and we're putting our left hands behind our back. I'm going to crack that right wrist back like crazy. Fully expect that shit to happen.
I don't think that's a good plan.
100% going down. Corey already said yes.
All right, guys, you have been fabulous today. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the support. Remember, check out monsterfactory.shop, S-H-O-P, monsterfactory.shop for everything Monster Factory.
All right, guys, thank you so much for your support. Happy to have you on here, Corey. Best wishes on your recovery. Oh, flexing the bruise, flexing the bruise.
And we are going to have video updates from him while we're in Dubai, so we can put together videos for you guys to watch. And
we'll get some of his one-arm training out there.
Keep check with Corey. All right.
All right, guys, be
See you
blessed.
soon.
Take care.